Kenny, man.
What's up, baby?
Kenny, you here for this roast?
Yeah, man.
Chrissie?
Chrissie Mayr.
Yo, here's my prediction. You're gonna slaughter her, but you know, I'm partial to you.
I know. We like brothers.
There you go.
Brian, what's up, man? Yo, about to do this roast battle. I got
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, man. I know it's gonna be. She funny. She funny. Nico, what's up, baby? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, you ready?
I hope so.
I hope so too. It sucks if you lost to a white woman in Trump's America.
That'll end up being a couple free haircuts for you, right?
Nah, I don't think you'd be in a good enough mood to cut hair if you lost to a white woman. So no, I hope you win so you end that.
Black people.
Yeah, man.
Yo, what up, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Always a pleasure.
Good luck tonight, man.
I appreciate it.
Oh, so now, son, you so happy.
All right. Good. Fight night. We're about to take over.
Guys, give it up for Kenny Warren, everybody!
Give it up for your host one more time. Show him some love. Give it up. Hey, like he told you guys, my name is Kenny Warren, a.k.a. the average black man. Yeah, and I'm from Portland, Oregon. And I know what you're thinking, because people always ask me the same question every time I tell them I'm from Portland. It's black people in Portland? And I always give them the same answer. Hell no, I left. Yeah, Portland is one of those places that's 2% black. Kind of like this room, so I feel right at home right now. Nice. Matter of fact, you guys are not even white folks no more. Tonight, you guys is Oregonians. Thank you. Yeah, I work in a barbershop up in Spanish Harlem, and I'm always telling the other barbers how important it is that they get some white friends. Because you get to do shit with your white friends, you can't do it with your black friends. You know? Raheem can't take you whitewater rafting. You know that nigga can't swim. Malik can't take you bungee jumping. You know? He afraid of heights. And that's why I consider my white friends to be like coupons. And when I get all my white friends together, that's a Groupon. Black Lives Matter, man. Y'all give it up for the Black Lives Matter movement. Did anybody out here protest for that movement? Anybody at all? Yeah, me neither. But I would protest in San Francisco. Because they protesting topless out there, y'all. I don't know, I can get down with a movement like that, you know? I'm not trying to be tit for tat, I'm just trying to keep y'all abreast of what's going on around here. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's nice to finally do a show in a comedy club, because this comedy shit is tough, y'all. We do shows all over the place. We do shows at hookah bars. Hell, I did a show at a rehab center last week. I was trying to get back, you know? But usually I wear beer t-shirts on stage, and I thought that would have been fucked up to go into the rehab center with a Heineken, a Guinness, or a Corona t-shirt. So I put a soda pop t-shirt on. But I got on stage and realized my shirt said, "Enjoy Coke." And I was still selling my fucked up message. I'm gonna give y'all a PSA about raising kids because I see there's a couple young faces in here. Alright? Y'all ready for this? Ready? Alright. If you don't have kids, don't have kids. They are bad as hell, disrespectful, and they liars. If you do have kids, you gotta whoop your kids' ass if you want them to be successful. If you don't whoop your kids' ass, they're gonna end up over on St. Mark's selling art. This is real shit right now. This is from the heart right here. I got 2 boys, which makes me a specialist. I got 2 boys, 22 and 17. Yeah. And my 22-year-old, he's a president of the Black Engineers Association at Oregon State. like to call them my 401k plan. His little brother, it's a different story. I call him Shaggy, because every time something comes up broken or missing in the crib, he says, it wasn't me. Yeah, I got a call from the school the other day. They told me my son got in a fight, he ended up breaking some kid's nose. I got off the phone, I was like, hell yeah, my son ain't no bitch ass. You know, I don't want my son to be the one coming home with a broken nose, so I had to go to the school, I had to go to a hearing. And my son pointed out the other kid's family, and I looked and saw it was a family of Indians, y'all. Red dot, no feather. I was like, son, these are the most peaceful and docile people on earth. You don't get no stripes for whooping Mowgli's ass. That's a future astrophysicist you fucking with. NASA would be so disappointed in our family. Well, when I moved to New York and started working at the shop, I had to build my clientele up, so I had to cut some kids' hair. Now, I'm an average black man, and I love the kids, hashtag no Michael Jackson, but I don't like cutting their hair. And I had this kid in the chair, he's moving around, grabbing the clippers. The mom could see the frustration on my face. She was like, Kenny, you have to be patient with him because he's autistic. But I was fresh from Oregon, and we were still on retarded. So I was like, autistic? I don't want him to draw no pictures, I just want him to be still so I can cut his hair. Shit for that. But I really love my job because there's no human resources at the barbershop. You know? The customer is not always right. You know? And I love the fact that the moms bring the kids in there. You know, we ogle with moms. They got the summer dresses on with the fat ass moving under the summer dress looking like two koala bears wrestling. And it's this thing they doing now, they cutting the backs out of their dress and they getting tattoos of their kids' feet on their back. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Look for this now on the train. It might be out of season, but look for it anyway. It's crazy though, because after like 3 or 4 kids, it starts to look like they got stomped out by a pack of midgets. You gotta draw the line somewhere. And I like working with my co-workers because a lot of them got sketchy educational backgrounds. That shit's fun. Yeah, the barber next to me, he was like, yo, Kenny, you think Walt had sex with 10,000 bitches? And I was like, Walt? And he was like, Chamberlain. And I was like, man, his name was Wilt Chamberlain. He was like, man, you know what I was talking about. And I was like, no, nigga, I thought you was talking about Walt Disney. And I was gonna say, Walt wasn't doing too much fucking, Walt was doing a whole lot of drawing. Now, Walt was probably autistic. I'm getting a little up and close and personal with y'all right now. I'm gonna let you know about myself. I'm a bachelor. But I'm a thoughtful bachelor. I got the MT subway map on my shower curtain, so she can see how to get her ass home in the morning. She went TMI. How y'all feel about them putting Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill?
Yeah, alright.
How you feel? Where you from? Never mind. I need regular white people for this. How y'all feel about Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill? God damn it! Is there any Americans here? Well, I feel like it's not logical to put Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill. I feel like it's way more logical to put Harriet Tubman on a $20 Metro card. Because the subway ain't nothing but the Underground Railroad anyway. Gentrified, of course. Now, racists say don't put Harriet Tubman on the money because she's black and she's a woman. So I say put Caitlyn Jenner on the money. white and she's a dude. But don't put her on the dollar bills. Put her on the coin. What? I'm talking about change here, y'all. Smart crowd. Like it. Like it. Now, where you guys from?
I'm from Russia.
You know, I'm gonna end this thing. It's just so weird to be in a foreign room in America. I don't know. I'm glad I started doing comedy in New York and not Portland, Oregon, where I'm from, because it rains all the time. And that whole Great Northwest is like that. Portland, Seattle, it rains like 200 times a year, so people are depressed. And I was talking to a comedian from Seattle, and he told me that the second open mic he ever went to, the comedian before him went on stage and blew his brains out. And I was like, well shit, how you fuck you out if I want to act like that? That guy killed. I'm Kenny Warren, average black man. You got that. Okay, y'all ready for this? First up, coming to the stage, y'all, he has cut my hair on numerous occasions. Give it up for the funniest barber in America, Kenny Warren! Kenny, what up? What's up? All right. That was really cool. All right. Are you ready for this? Man, I couldn't wait. How well do you know your opponent? I know her too well. Oh. No. I have to ask.
Those tits are the best set of the night so far.
She's the only one that has permission to yell shit out for the rest of her and them titties can yell out whatever. Alright, y'all ready to meet his opponent? Put your hands together right now, yo. We've only hung out a couple times, like, she funny. Make some noise! For Chrissie Mayr! Yeah, I have nothing mean to say about you.
Can I just say this looks like all of the porn I jerk off to?
Yeah, I don't like your magic eye tits shirt.
I just want to take a picture of this and send it to her crying father.
It's like single horny Wendy's logo takes big ebony dick.
Ginger snapped.
That was a movie about werewolves. I seen that shit. Chrissie, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Ooh, shit. All right. Same shit goes. First round is tit for tat. Who's going first?
Are we gonna shoot?
Kenny.
Yeah.
Don't shoot. There's 2 black people on stage. Evil bitch. Don't. All right.
It's Peg Bunny from Married with Children versus Abandoned by Their Father.
just recently had a birthday, and she invited me to go on her party bus. But I didn't make it, because she's from Nassau County. She would have wanted me to ride in the back of the bus.
Oh, the nigga made a nigga joke!
Alright, Kenny, let's do a little knock-knock joke, okay? Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Kenny Warren.
Kenny Warren who?
Exactly.
Alright, Chrissie talks about her vagina all the time. So obviously, it's a big thing. When her boyfriend gives her head, her vagina lips double as earmuffs.
He actually doesn't give me heads. Kenny, let's be honest. The reason why you have a code stage name of average black man, let's be honest, it's so people and bookers are not going to Google and find your police report.
You finished? All right.
Yes.
I want to say congrats. Chrissie did a spot on a show that airs on TV called Laughs. It's a damn shame she didn't get any.
Last joke, Chrissie!
Okay. Kenny is 44, but he seems much younger based on his comedy credits.
Oh, shit! What the fuck? Oh, this is like when black people watch Family Feud and root for the black family. And then they give Steve all the dumbest answers. I was about to say, good answer, good answer. Kenny, I'm glad you're here. Chrissie, that sounds like crime. No, it's not. Nigga, you walked into that. Chrissie was coming with it was mediocre. This is the first round. Give it up for the first round, everybody. We're going straight to the judges. Akash, what's up, dog?
Kenny, you said you worked really hard for this battle. Don't lie to us ever again. That's what I'm asking you to do right now. You don't have to read your mama jokes, man. Just fucking say them. Chrissie, Mayr was first and third jokes. That goes to Chrissie.
Alright, that's one for Chrissie. Mike B, what's up?
Kenny, you remind me of Mushmouth from the Fat Advocates, but you tore him up, so I'm gonna give us the credit.
That's two for Chrissie.
It was gonna take a certain kind of joke to make me not want to fuck you, Penny, but you did it. Congratulations.
This nigga joked his way out of some pussy and everybody fucked.
Chrissie, that first joke, I turned to Mike and was like, that joke is delightful. I loved it so much. Round goes to you.
That's three for Chrissie. We just gonna go to Mike because I know you're gonna say some funny shit.
Yeah, Kenny, I would give that set an F, but you would just use it to spell birthday. You know, black don't crack unless it's due to the pressures of roast battle. No, those were legit fucking stolen Yo Mama jokes. That earmuff joke I heard when I was 7. So, like, don't fucking hack it up. At least bomb with original shit and not stuff that Wilmer Valderrama used to judge 10 years ago.
Cash money!
Yeah. And that isn't even an official Marvel Avengers t-shirt. So I'm just offended on multiple levels. As a nerd and a human being. And he's gonna beat the shit out of me, and this is the last you'll ever see of me.
Don't beat his ass, okay? It's all love sometimes. Like Cannon.
Kenny, you've gotten enough. Chrissy, you look like Ariel the mermaid retired. This is what happens after Eric found some younger pussy.
Oh, that's the prince. That's funny.
You better wear a condom if you want to be a part of her world.
I want to be where the jokesters are. I'll stop.
There's lots of diseases in that thingama-what. Alright, I bombed. See, you had your revenge.
They cannot? Okay. Alright, so that's Chrissy all the way. Give it up for Chrissy, everybody. Awesome. Y'all ready for round 2? Alright. Chrissy, you won that. What you want to do? You want to go first or you want to defer to Kenny?
What's better?
Okay, DJ. What you want to do?
Yes.
It's like,
This is why consent doesn't exist.
One of our judges just outed himself as a rapist. That's just what happened. Exactly what just happened.
I will defer.
You're gonna defer? Alright! Chrissy is going to defer! Kenny Warren, you're going first. This is 30 seconds apiece, y'all. Let's, audience, put your fucking hands together. Let's make some noise! Alright. On Instagram, Chrissy always dresses up like a pinup model. It's too bad she has a face like a foot model. She's really a foot model.
I'm really a foot model.
Alright, Chrissy wore the same outfit to the Mermaid Parade that she did the Gay Pride. Isn't that what gays call straight trash? This one nigga laugh. Alright, people ask redheads if the carpet matches the drapes. Chrissy confided in me that she's really a dirty blonde. So the carpet probably needs to be steam cleaned and dyed. There's a rumor in comedy that Chrissy tried to hang out with the bad bitches. Then we finally met and she admitted she was only a dog walker. Last one!
2 times.
Do it.
Chrissie Mayr was a diver and a lush at Fairfield University, which was D1. When she got drunk, she was always the first one to get the D.
Oh, that's a
Hey, Chrissy, I guess it's your turn.
Okay. Kenny has, you can't really see. If you want to remove your hat, Kenny, that would be great for this visual aid. Kenny has a little bit of a lighter streak in his hair. They're not grays. It's from where Barry Ribs likes to sit on his face all the time.
Wait, audience! There go Barry Ribs over there. It's funny because the nigga old.
Why did you trademark average black man? Don't you want to trademark something that somebody else might actually want? You're not supposed to trademark the reason your wife divorced you. I think it's because he was thinking, he was like, grape soda, fried chicken, watermelon behind on child support was too long, so average black man. Kenny and I are very close friends, and let me tell you, average average is a very generous word for what he had a really great idea for a web series, and he asked me to be on it, and I said no, because the original idea was comics cuckolding comics. So then, the second choice.
Boo, Ivanka!
Was actually comedians at a barbershop in Harlem worried about getting mugged.
Bruh. Last one.
Really?
Yeah, that was before.
I think this is fine.
Well, okay, give me up for round two. Oh dear. Okay. Audience, give it up for yourselves! Yeah! This is the craziest show in the world. No other show does this. This is fucking wild. We're gonna go to the judges, make some sense. Mike Cannon, what's up?
Well, since Matt tagged half of your jokes, I'm gonna go for Eddie Winslow after he got jumped into the dragons.
Amazing reference.
I'm the highest I've ever been. I can't believe I remembered that right
No,
now.
that was great. Because I remember Carl was like, don't join no gang. And Steve was like, come on, Edo. That was a terrible Steve impression. I was fucking.
I'm gonna say, you know, fucking Kenny, you came back strong. Those were good fucking jokes. The first three. And I love that I love your last joke, Chrissy, that the first part bombed. And then you're like, but wait, there's more. And then the second part bombed even harder. You're like, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. It was like the Star Wars prequel. It was like the first time it was my fault, but after that, okay, I fucked up. I just pulled a Chrissie Mayr. I'm gonna say, yeah, Kenny gets that round, but fucking those were original jokes. The carpet joke was especially great. Please don't kill me.
Where we at? That's two for Kenny.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Michael, who knows?
Corinne, talk to us, baby.
Well, when Kenny revealed that gray streak in his hair, I was like, yes, this is my dream. Between what his hair and what she's wearing, it's like I'm watching an interracial version of The Nanny. And I got so excited. Chrissy, I'm gonna be extra hard on you because we're good friends and I know what you're fucking capable of. That was a much better round, but Kenny's comeback was so strong, so I'm gonna go with Kenny for this round.
All right, y'all, let's see for Kenny. Mike Machete, what's up?
Guys, that was a tough one. I like you both. Chrissie, I didn't know that Bobby Dog could talk.
Hey!
And I'm gonna go for Kenny with this one. It was a good fight.
All right, that's another one for Kenny, y'all. Make some noise. Akash, what's up?
You know, my bad. Kenny, I thought your round was better for sure. Chrissy, I thought your round was a little weaker than the first round. Here's the thing. I love racist jokes, but you can't just be like, hey, you're black, fried chicken, watermelon, no father.
Yo, she did that shit, and I was like, this bitch.
There's no, like, joke behind it.
Naming all the nigga shit.
This round,
That's not a
this
joke.
round was real close, though. I'm gonna go Kenny.
All right, Kenny Warren took round two, y'all. Make some noise. Come on, make some noise. Yeah.
I like that all five of us just narrated the exact same thing. Alright.
It happened. That's what happened. Audience, y'all still here? Y'all with us? All right. Kenny, you won round two. What you want to do, brother? You want to go first or you want to defer to Chrissy?
I defer to Chrissie.
All right. Chrissy gonna Chrissy gonna start this off. Okay? This is tit for tat again. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready for round three? Let's battle!
Kenny is what my grandmother would call black but nice. He's sweet, non-threatening, and loved by basic white bitches. Kenny is the pumpkin spice latte of the black comedy community. He has a face only a community college pamphlet will love.
Hey, that was 4 shitty jokes in a row!
culture, which is kind of taboo. But I'm proud of her showing that comedians' penises matter.
According to Andrew S. on Yelp, Kenny does not know how to do a fade. Which is ironic. It's similar how the reactions are to Kenny in comedy. Customers want him to go back to barber school, and audiences want him to go back to barber school.
Y'all know this the last round, right?
I heard Chrissie did a one-woman show called Hope. It would have been more believable if they took out the P.
Just like Edward Scissorhands. Talented, misunderstood, and just waiting to be rescued by a white family in the suburbs.
I'm surprised, Chrissie, being a domestic violence victim. You think your joke would have more punch.
Is it all the hours on your feet, or is it knowing that if you were white, you'd be making so much more money right now?
Two white people left!
Alright, so I wanted to put some music on, because I'm going to take this shit out like 8 Mile, but instead we're going to go ahead and get the crowd involved. So y'all do this with me right now.
It's showtime.
No music. No music. Chrissie, Mayr, with fake red hair and a smile like Mr. Ed. She come from money, but still ain't funny. That ass need cornbread. I know it's cliche, but I gotta say, your family is old. KKK.
Y'all give it up for round 3 of that weird subway performance. The only thing that would have made that better is if the nigga said, "Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen." Showtime! Unfortunately, all I have is M&M peanuts. Give it up for round 3, everybody.
You
sure you want to go back?
Oh, fuck it, I don't care.
Oh, shit.
I so hope there were like even rejected lyrics to that song, and you're like, no, these are the best ones. That was fucking fun. I mean, you won that round, Chrissie. Like, it went from being fun to just being an uncomfortable hate crime. Like, it went from us enjoying ourselves to Trump's America. Like. It was, yeah, that was just really racially uncomfortable. And yeah, Kenny, you saved your best shit towards the end and then ruined all that good momentum of the song. And I love my favorite thing though, after every joke, you had fucking choreography.
That's organic, brother.
Well, thank you for teaching me that. Mike?
It is hilarious because Kenny had fucking Beyonce face after every joke you told. It's just overwhelming confidence, like you were Sasha Fierce.
What'd you say, Mike?
He said with Solange level writing.
That's funny because that's her sister. I haven't explained in Scotland. Scotland was like, what is this alone?
I give that one to Kenny. That last song was unfortunate, but you know, Chrissie, good job, and hope you guys fuck one day.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what everyone said so far. That song was a fucking abomination. Never do that in public again. And also, you're like very smug over jokes that were just passable, so tone it down a bit. Chrissie, you're really funny. I've seen you roast a lot of times. I know what you're capable of, and I love uncomfortable jokes, black jokes, rape jokes, all that kind of stuff. But like, there's more to him than being black. Just like there's more to you being a whore, which was also annoying. I'm a whore too, and it's annoying when people do that. It's cheap.
Facts.
But go to Kenny for this one.
Facts, B.
I agree with Corona now. You guys, that was good. That was good. I like the battle, guys. I'm trying to. Hold on, guys. I like the battle you guys have. You're kind of mean and obnoxious, and I like it.
Mike, what the fuck? We've been there for 6 rounds, man. Kenny, okay. Akash, what's up? Indian Teen Wolf.
That's good. That was good. Eddie Murphy's every movie in the 80s. I was like, you ain't seen him anymore.
No.
It's good.
It's Letterman.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed, the jokes that hit were the ones that didn't take 45 fucking minutes to tell. And for that, Kenny, you had less long jokes, even though you had that horrendous song. And you had some bangers. You did have some bangers this round, so actually let me just give that all the way to Kenny.
All right, we got our winner.